Hello. So I'm no doubt probably gonna make another video after this, maybe a bunch of videos. I don't know, about Aries. But there were a couple of things that I forgot in my original Aries video that I felt, yeah, why not do a video about? So some fun facts. Fun facts about Aries. This might not be the best of news for some people, but you should see it for the compliment it is. Aries men especially are most likely to go bald, which is pretty interesting and actually makes sense because of the energies. So the energy of Aries is centered around the head. You know, everything from the eyes to the skull. Not necessarily the brain. That's another sign. But Aries is centered around the head. Aries is also a fire sign. And so basically the one way of describing this astrological phenomenon, and it's true, if you look at Aries men, most likely they are bald, most often. It's as simple as this: if you're going bald, you have this Aryan energy, and it's a beautiful Aryan energy. It means that your fire is burning so great, basically, and you're so dynamic, powerful, all the beautiful archetypes of Aries, that you're literally burning away your hair, because this part of the body is your conduit, if you will, your outlet for that Aryan energy. If your hair is burning, that means that simply that energy is flowing through you at a very, very nice, harmonious pace, And so I think in society we should be looking at people who are balding with a sign of respect, at least to their great dynamism, you know what I mean, and not misunderstanding it as, oh my goodness, it's such a bad thing, or it's this, or it's that, or whatever, and Libras instinctively appreciate that, they see a balding man. I haven't really seen any balding Aries women, so this might be just a double. That makes sense. The whole ancient adage, like you said, adage story might be true about, well, actually, I wouldn't say might, actually, it makes sense in so many different ways, that, women are from Venus and men are from Mars, considering men are the only one of the two sexes that are balding at a much, you know what I mean, at a bigger generational, a bigger proportion than to women. I don't really see many balding women. So anyways, that's a fun fact. It's as simple as that. It's Aryan energy. It's the energy of Aries burning away at the scalp. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, another side to this. So that person has great dynamism, great potential. Maybe they've already had wonderful achievements. But also, I suspect, and it makes sense too, and I sense it as well, that Aries men who are balding also, that balding could be happening because of loose temper. I think that's the lower order of the phenomenon, is a man balding because he just gets mad all the time, you know what I mean? The lower order of Aryan energy. Instead of using it for dynamism and, as my Aryan friend does with the horns, instead of using it for dynamism and warmth and not selfish pursuits and focused very much on the whole and, all the great, wonderful, beautiful things about Aries, a man could also be balding with his Aryan energy if he's just letting it, and just crazy stuff, like getting mad at people, and it's like, well, you know what I mean, getting excessively mad at people, and temper tantrums and stuff. So that's just something to look out for. I'm not saying, in my studies, I haven't really studied it actually, so I don't know which one is more likely, you know what I mean? But, I don't know, it'd be something to explore. But all of that is Aries energy, so that's interesting. I don't know if I said that in the video, but, yeah, Aries rules the head, the eyes. That's why, if you have Aries energy, I think you can relate to this. Those times when you just go whoosh, and then you just see fire, you just see red. It could be a really good thing, like, say you're in a competition, and you've been working really hard and whatnot, and then you're there at the race, at the whatever, the competition, the event, the concert, the film, whatever, I mean, the thing that you've worked on and thrown your dynamism behind, and so it could be a good thing when you're so in the zone, whatever it is that you're doing, that you just, fire engulfs the senses is probably the best way to put it. But also anger, when it's just like, and you're just in Aries mode, and like all of this Martian energy is just really taking over you, and it's really, can be stressful and really tense. But, again, just something to be aware of, so that you can understand it, alter it, change it, whatever you need to make your life better. But that's, both of those things are very Aryan energies. Some fun facts. Aries are very much found in the military profession, where, well, for obvious reasons, I think, for the Martian aspect, for progress, because it's a very hierarchical system, and being able to control people below you, and yada, 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 yada. Also very much in the creative arts, just because it's a fire sign. Fire is creativity. In Aries, tons of Aries actors, actresses, musicians, painters. Vincent van Gogh, for example, painter. Da Vinci, another one. So many Aries actors, actresses. Matthew Broderick, Russell Crowe, James Franco, Emma Watson. Who else? There's a bunch. Doesn't matter. There's a bunch. Musicians. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. Let's just go with that. Fashion. I mean, anything expressing creativity is very much a Aries realm. Totally getting distracted, and that's all I can think of for now. So, if I think of anything else, I will most definitely put up a video. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you have any questions or comments or whatevs, please post here, message me, whatever, but I am here. So, you know the drill. As always, infinite love, and namaste. Right. Okay. Take care.